Okay, today I'm going to show you how to set up a Facebook party, and this is the way I do it. I usually do my parties on Monday nights. You can choose the night between you and your hostess, and I usually keep them open for about 4 to 5 days. But I do create the group a few days ahead of time, so it gives your hostess a chance to invite her friends and also for her friends to check out what's going on. We're going to get started with creating the group, and I do groups because it does allow you to schedule posts. So the night of your Facebook party, after you go live and do your introduction to Scentsy and your explanation of the products, and I do it just like I would a home party. Um, it actually gives you a chance to interact with the guests and answer questions while they're looking through the albums that are linked from your business page. And I'm going to show you I've already shown how to create the albums, but I'm going to show you how to link them. So let's get started. You're going to go to the Create tab and create group and name your group. And for this one, we're just like with the business page, we're going to use it as mock Scentsy party. And it wants you have to add someone for this to create the group. So I'm going to add one of my teammates. And when I come back, I will add some more. So I'm going to pin it to my shortcuts just so I can get to it a little easier. Okay, and it's going to open up your new group. The next thing you want to do is go up here and choose a photo to upload. And wherever you have your photos saved, for this one, let's see, let's go to my Facebook party folder. And I have that kind of arranged. I need to go in and clean them out. But I have it arranged in different folders just so it makes it a little easier to find things. Okay, and I've chosen my banner, so I'm going to click Save. Okay, the next thing you want to do is add your description. And you can either do it down here in the box, or you can go to the About tab, and it gives you a little more space so you can see the things that you're typing. So what we're going to do is put in the description for your Scentsy party. So I'm not going to use a host name. I'm just going to put that in parentheses just so you can see what I kind of put in for my parties.
Your best friend is calling. I suggest you answer your phone because.
Okay, so you put in your host and that they're having a Scentsy party and whatever you want to put in for the description. And I usually put, don't worry, this party is all online. And then I always make sure to put that I will be going live. And the date and time. And then the final thing I put in is if they want to shop early, I make sure to put, this is the first of several places I'll put it, but you want to make sure that you'll put the PWS link to your hostess's party on your website. That way they can shop early. They know how to shop right from there. And you copy that URL straight from your workstation from the party that you've created in your workstation already. And then you'll hit confirm. Okay, and now we're going to go into the discussion. This is where you start posting your posts leading up to the party. And usually I'll start a party about 3 to 4 days out. And usually the first posts I make are, let's see, I do always make sure that I put one about ordering online. Now, you want your party guests to, you don't want them to shop on your website unless they absolutely want to, but especially if you have several guests that are local to your hostess, you want them to order through you, not online. That way they're saving the cost of shipping. Everything will be shipped to your hostess once the party reaches qualifying of $200 in party orders. And you end up getting more orders if you actually save them that shipping cost, because what they'll pay, that minimum $8 in shipping, they tend to spend a little more. So I will put in, and I capitalize, do things to get attention to my posts. And I will let them know that they can save the cost of shipping by ordering through me. And how they can do that. They can message, call, or text me with their order. And I help them save the most and have them get free shipping. And I let them know that through this post. And always, of course, include your phone number. And for this post, I usually post right away. And then I go into a couple of other posts. My next post is usually where I will send out samples. And I just pick some cute graphics. And I do have a picture of my sample packs. And this one I'll put on there. Ready to sniff? And I only give mail my sample packs out to the first 5 people that message me with their address. Included in the sample packs, I do either a showcase brochure or a product list. And I do several felt samples, and whether they're scent of the month. For the past few months, a few of the new fragrances, whatever felt samples I happen to have on hand. And the reason I do felt samples, number one, is because it's cheaper to mail them. And so you get to send more. And the other thing is that they're cheaper to make, of course. But the main thing is getting a few things in people's hands so that they can sniff. The ones that sniff are usually the first ones that order. And I'm sorry, I cannot type and talk at the same time. And the wonderful thing that was new this season is the rub and sniff stickers for the new releases. And I do send those out in my sample packs now, and people are loving those. They're a lot more cost efficient than sending out felt samples or having to buy bars to make the samples with. So, and I love this new thing with the Facebook groups that you can, and the business pages, that you can go in and actually add italics and bold to your posts. And I've been using the heck out of it. but I will go on and post that one. And then my next one is just a little bit about Scentsy. I will post in, the safety. And I have found through years that the main thing people ask is about the safety to um, children. So the fact that our products are safe around kids makes a big difference. And I just post several little informational graphics. I'll put that one there. So for this one, I'll schedule it a little while out, and usually I schedule it for like the second day prior to the party. And to schedule, you just click on the little clock down at the bottom, and you can choose your time, your date, and your time, and click schedule. And when you want to go back and see your scheduled post, you can just click right here, and it will show you all of the posts that you have scheduled. Of course, you can go up here and edit and reschedule your posts from here. And that does include adding pictures or deleting pictures. And then the third day out, I will actually put in just a little something about that scent is totally brings back memories, and that scent is the first thing that people notice about your home. And I will schedule that for 2 days out. And then it's time to start scheduling your lead up posts, just to remind people that the party is starting the next night and then that night. So the day before the party, I will schedule, where is it? I have a little graphic in here of me with what they need to party, which is just their phone or laptop, PJs, messy hair, that kind of stuff, and what to expect, how the online party works. So this is and I always try to make sure that I schedule my posts about the same time of day. So for example, if my party's going to be at 7 p.m., I schedule my posts leading up in the days before at 7 p.m. as well. That way you're not inundating your guests with tons of posts that they'll just get aggravated and quit paying attention. That's why you don't want to do a ton of posts before the party. The majority of the posts are done in the hour that I do my party, and that's about 20 to 30 minutes live plus the posts. So I just put in for this one. And I mean, it's pretty simple. And as usual, I will put in here And I might go in and bold that one. And I'll schedule that out to start 24 hours before the party starts. And then, of course, my other posts will be for the day of the party. I'll post a reminder to start around sometime in that afternoon, around 2 o'clock, that the party is going to be live that night. And then I'll post 15 minutes out and a roll call 5 minutes out. Okay, after your roll call, it is time for your live video. Now, for that one, I do a little bit bigger setup than I do at a home party, but because I don't have to haul stuff everywhere. But it's no matter whether you just have what came in your join kit or if you have a few other warmers and things that you can take to a home party, you do it just set up wherever you can. I set up in my living room and go live. Explain what Scentsy is, explain what our warmers are, how our warmers are different from other warmers, our wax, and any of our other products. And basically, you're there to answer questions. Once your live video is over, I usually, that gives you the chance to answer questions throughout the rest of the party. I schedule my albums to start posting about 20 minutes after the start of my live. That usually gives me plenty of time to go through my demo and the live part of the party, and my posts to start scheduling right after that. So we're going to get ready to post for the first album. Okay, after you've gone live and or to schedule after you've gone live, you want to put the links to your business page albums, because number one, this will help keep you out of Facebook jail. You're not posting just a ton of flyers. And scheduling gives you the chance to interact with your guests, but linking it back to the albums on your business page gives them a chance to scroll through everything that you have already uploaded to your albums. And it's keeping them on Facebook instead of constantly going back to your website. So to do that, I'll start my post, and I usually start with the warmers. And, I'll put a little intro, and then I go over to my business page. Go to photos, and of course, see all. And then you can go down and search through your albums to find the warmer link. And then it's pretty simple. Go up into the address bar, highlight, copy, and come over to your post and paste. Now, the really cool thing about this, other than just that you're linking to your business page, is once you have these set up, you can, anything that you change in your business page in the albums will actually change in the link as well. So if you're adding a new warmer of the month, if you have a party that covers 2 months and you're adding a new warmer of the month in your albums on your business page, it's going to automatically pop up in the album for every group or every Facebook party that you have that page linked to. that makes it really simple. You don't have to go back and constantly change things in every single party you have running. Anywhere that you've shared that link, it's going to change it. So we've shared the link, and this is where you can see it will have everything from your business page, including the link to your PWS, because that is what you put in your title to your album on your business page. And it will allow them to click on the album and search it right from the Facebook party. So for this one, we've gone live for 20 minutes. So the next thing we'll do is go in and we'll schedule this to start at the same day that your Facebook party starts. So we'll schedule it for, and I'm doing this in the morning, so we'll schedule it 20 minutes to go 20 minutes after you're live. So I'll schedule my first album to be posted at 7:20 in the evening, 9:20 in the morning, no matter what time you're doing your Facebook party. Once you click schedule, it'll schedule your post to be posted at the time that you posted it. So there's no need to go in and do third-party paid sharing websites. Facebook no longer allows them to share into events, and if you use it in a group, you can schedule on your own without paying Scentsy or any of the other paid sites to do it for you. And remember, when you set up your first Facebook party, that you can actually, once you have your parties ready to go, you can actually go back and save those posts. You can go back and save those posts to a folder on Facebook. So you can pull them right back up, and you don't have to go back in and retype every single thing that you post in a Facebook party. So I will show you how to do that. But for now, let's go on and share our schedule our fragrance album. So go back to your business page and click on albums and find your fragrance folder or album. Copy the URL and paste it into your Facebook party. Now, I schedule mine 3 to 5 minutes apart. I found that it's pretty simple for people to scroll through and look at them if they're posted every 3 minutes. If you post any longer than 3 to 5 minutes, you're going to end up with tons of different, tons of time in between. And people will get bored and quit looking through your party. But the cool thing is you can go in and save the post, and you can actually save it and add it to a collection. So you can create a collection. Like here, it says create collection. You can create a collection of Facebook party posts. So all you have to do is go back and copy those posts out of your saved items on your Facebook homepage. So it makes it so much simpler to set up parties after you've done your first. So for the next one, we've done fragrance. Let's do the warmers of the month. So the only thing you have to change when you have those saved is, like, for your warmers of the month, you do need to go in and change, like when we switch to July to the new warmer, you need to add the description for that. And to make sure that if you've copied anything with your hostess's name in it or your PWS party link, that you need to change those as well. So we'll go back to albums on our business page. Click on the Warmers of the Month album. Copy the URL and paste it under our description. And see, it automatically loads up and goes straight to that album. So it makes it super simple. And like I said, it does help keep you out of Facebook jail. So we'll schedule it for another 3 minutes after our last post. And all you have to do to schedule is click on each one, put it in, and you're done. So I'll show you one more time how to do this. Put in your introduction, go to your albums on your business page. This time we're doing on the go. So you just open the album, copy the album ID up in the search or address bar, paste it into your Facebook party, and give it a second to fetch the preview. Go down to schedule, set it up for whatever day that your party is, and for 3 minutes after your last post. Okay, now if you noticed, if you're quick, you may saw that I made a mistake on that one. So you just go into where it says it will show that you have 4 scheduled posts. Go into See Posts, and you can even open it in a new tab. But you can see that I made a mistake because I have my other ones listed. It'll give you the date and time that your posts are scheduled for, which makes it really pretty cool. So to reschedule it, fix what you messed up, just go down to reschedule, change it, and hit schedule. It'll refresh the page, and it'll go in and show you everything that you have ready to go. And this one is messed up too, because this should be AM, since I'm scheduling this just for the demonstration. And now you can see I've got my posts scheduled 3 minutes apart. It couldn't be any simpler. Okay, we have everything done and everything scheduled. We can review. My final album that I share is the Bundle and Save album. That way people can actually see what they can bundle, even though I prefer helping them out with their orders. I do like to let them see what they can bundle, and I also let them see how to get to it. I have some graphics that lets them see how to get to it on the website, and to make sure that they are linking it to their hostess's party. So that'll be my final album that I share for the evening. And just to check my time. And then I always make sure to put in a thank you for my hostess and for everyone for joining me for that hour. And let them know that the party will be open for a few more days, so I do include all of that information here again. And add my thank you picture. And schedule my post. Okay, my party is done. And then I also schedule at least one post for every day for the remainder of the party. The next one I usually do is just a post for the next morning, just to let people know in case they missed everything, that everything is still there. And that they can scroll down and see everything that they missed, including the video from the night before.
Hi.
And then I include the ordering information again. And make sure that you also include the party link on your website, just for those that are ordering online. And then I'll schedule that one for the following day after the party. And I usually do that one in the morning. In the following the posts after the party, I always make sure to include both join posts and hosting posts, because you never know when you are going to get a hostess from one of your Facebook parties, because they see how easy it is. And especially when things get ready to close and you can share with them how much your hostess has earned, how close they are to their goal, that sort of thing. But it's never a bad idea to include those in your posts as well as in your live. I always do a little about myself, and also a little about joining and hosting parties, both in my live video and, of course, in the posts following the party night. And my final days before the party closes, I will post a reminder that the party only has a couple of days, that the party is closing in 24 hours, that sort of thing, that it's time to wrap up their orders. And in the meantime, I'm constantly in contact with my hostess, because you don't know your hostess's friends most of the time. They are the one that needs to contact their party guests and their friends, and let them know that the party is closing, that they need to get their orders in, that sort of thing. So it makes it so much easier on you. All they have to do is tell their guests to message you, and make sure anybody that messages you with an order that you do add them as a friend. And I can't find the picture I'm looking for. There it is. That you do message them as a friend, and add them to your VIP groups, ask them to like your business page, of that sort of thing. But that will add to your customer list and possible hostess and teammate list in the months following. And then the final day of the party, I will post that the party is closing soon. I usually do one about 2 hours out, and then about 30 minutes out, and a final thank you to the hostess for being such a wonderful host. And that's about it. Once the party is submitted and says shipped, I may go back in the group and post that the party is shipped. I will, anybody that has had it direct shipped to them, I will contact them with their UPS tracking number, so they will know when to expect their order. But it's pretty simple after that. So I hope this has helped everyone figure out how to set up a Facebook party, and hopefully it will help you boost some sales.